Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been the place to find new and certified used vehicles. Along with a knowledgeable and helpful sales staff, you, the customer, are their number one priority. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Mackey Motors postgame show continuing here on 93.7 KKRL. Benicio Lujano joining us here in the postgame. Kuemper falling tonight 15-7. Benicio, a long day for you.
Yeah.
You had to golf today in the district meet, 18 holes out at the country club. Then you have to come here. Luckily, it wasn't real warm today, but probably warm enough. I'm sure you're ready to go get something to eat and get a little break. But your thoughts here on the baseball game tonight?
Well, I mean, I thought we played a decent game, but obviously we had 4 or 5 errors, something like that, and we walked a lot of guys, which we got to limit those down if we want to, not let them score as many runs. I thought we hit the ball very good tonight. I thought we had good at-bats, but yeah, it just wasn't enough in the end, I guess.
3 for 3 for you tonight at the plate. How did you get from the golf swing this afternoon to the baseball swing here tonight and do it so well?
Well, I don't really know. I don't really think it affects me that much, but I guess other people out there say it does. So I don't know. I think it's really just the same swing, and I don't know. It wasn't much change for me. Just hit the ball, try to at least.
What did you see from their pitchers here tonight? What were you picking out where you were able to get the base? It's the thing that always impresses me, how well you go to the opposite field.
Yeah. Well, the first guy, obviously, he was a lefty, and he had like a sidearm kind of slot, and I don't know, I guess I was just seeing it really well out of his hands. That first at-bat, I was like joking around in the dugout saying, well, he kind of falls towards third, so maybe give it a bunt for base hit down the first base line, and I guess I really swung and hit it as a bunt, so I guess I foretold what I was going to do, but in a different way. But yeah, and then that second one, I just saw the pitch come out of his hands really well, and I just hit it opposite field, as you said, and I just stayed connected like my dad or coach always says, and I just took it opposite field.
Defensively, I thought you had a nice night. You had one play I remember for sure that was a diving stop down the line. You didn't make the play. It was not going to be made. But the thing that was important to me at that point was there was a runner at second. That ball gets by you. That run scores. You held that runner at second. That's just a great defensive play. Doesn't go down in the books as anything, but anybody that knows baseball knows that's a great play.
Yeah, thank you. But, yeah, I mean, really what was going through my head was you're probably not going to make the play, so just try and knock it down, and that's what I did. I had a little trouble finding it,
right?
But, I mean, I just knocked it down and prevented that runner from scoring, so I guess that was really all I could do in that situation.
One of the key things I heard you say to Doug Wanninger here tonight as you were sitting in his spot where he had broadcasted from is just got to move on from this one. It's the first game, and that's what you guys got to do here tonight.
Yeah. I mean, obviously to lose the first one sucks, but we're a good team. We'll bounce back, and we'll bounce back good. So I think that our season's definitely not over yet. I think we need to just forget about this one and move on to the Logan Magnolia on Wednesday.
Well, Benicio, appreciate you joining us here today. Go get something to eat. Go get some rest for tomorrow.
A little tired, but yeah.
You bet. Benicio Lujano joining us here. We'll get him to kind of slide out here, and we're going to get Cal Wanninger to slide into the post-game area here. And Cal going to be joining us here in just a second. And Cal, you can flip that headphone on that side around there, and there you go. And then there you go. Perfect. Good and bad night for you on the hill tonight. I hate to bring that up, but man, when you were throwing strikes, you were really sharp. They were having a hard time, but tough time at times, especially in that second inning, finding the zone. How did you feel out on the hill tonight?
For the first inning, I came out and I knew I'm a dominant pitcher, and that's what I did the first inning. Second inning, got to 2 outs, got to 0-2 count, and then kind of just crapped the bed. And then I just wasn't efficient out of the stretch. I had something preparation-wise. I got to prepare for the stretch a little bit better, and that's just where I struggled. So next time, just better preparation. I think I'll do a lot better.
Did you notice that tonight with you? Was it kind of that I'm not as effective right now? I'm just not finding the zone as easily in the stretch as you were in the windup?
Yeah, for sure. Because I think I walked everybody out of the stretch, and then just getting guys on third helped me out and let me go to the windup. But I thought out of the windup I was killing everybody.
Look like at times tonight, when you take that time in between pitches, you seem to be really effective. I thought tonight maybe put a little pressure on yourself, got working a little fast.
Yeah, a little bit. I get frustrated on myself and not really down on myself, but no, I know I'm better than what I did tonight, and and I just expect a lot of myself to go in and throw strikes.
One of the senior leaders on this team, what are you telling the young group? This is only 3 seniors on this team, so pretty young ball club. You heard Benicio talking about kind of forgetting about it. What's the message from the seniors?
Just going to stay positive. Crap happens. We're not always going to win every game. We're going to have bad games. We're going to have good games. And as I said, I know I've seen us play, and I know we're a really good team, and we got a lot of good pieces. We just got to all put it together.
Well, Cal, appreciate you joining us here tonight. Best of luck. Go get Logan Magnolia on Wednesday.
Yep, thanks, Jeff.
You bet. Again, Cal Wanninger joining us here in the postgame. We're going to step away. We'll take a quick break. We're going to try and catch up with head coach Randy Snyder. Coming up next right here on 93.7 KCAL. I think Randy making his way here, so let's go ahead and keep it here. We'll get Coach over here on the headphones, and we'll get him on both sets. The one headphone there, and then this for the video interview as well. And Randy, both of the guys here tonight very disappointed, but both of them know it's game one of a not as long of a season maybe this year because of the new schedule put out by the state, but still a long season. So a lot of improvement for this team to go. So game one in the books, and you just kind of move on from it.
Yeah, we didn't play very well, as everybody saw, and our pitchers struggled throwing strikes. We gave up a 7 and a 5 one inning, and that all scored with 2 outs. 8 walks, 9 walks, 2 hit batsmen. Those guys all scored. I mean, you can't give up. Can't give that up. And our guys know that. And, we just weren't very sharp throwing strikes today. And it's going to happen. Like we told them in the huddle, we want it to happen in the first game, not the last game. So we have like 33 more of them to play. So, it's a process. They're young guys. And we reminded them that we haven't had them all in practice yet. We got golf finished up today, unfortunately, but we got track still going on. And tennis guys are doing well. And soccer's still going too. So one of these days we'll have everybody and we'll be able to do stuff. So it's just the way it is. We take it game at a time and try to improve a little bit, stay positive with the boys, and move forward.
7 runs for you guys tonight. Offensively, happy with I think 9 hits or 8 hits tonight, depending on which book you look at. I think. Yeah,
we had some timely hits. We had a couple big 2-out hits that drove in 4 runs. So we don't get those. It's really bad. So. There's room for improvement. I thought we got wore out. We played a 3-hour game, and we've only been practicing for an hour and a half every night or two. So I think that showed up. So we got to change things a little bit in practice possibly. And it's a grind. You score that many runs and you stand around on defense for a while, and pretty soon the ball comes and finds you, and you kick it, and it happens. So. Couldn't be happier though. I mean, we've lost a lot of our first games, and still done very well. It's way too early to be negative, and it is what it is. It's so many bigger problems in the world there are that we got to just teach our kids that be disappointed. We don't want to lose, but you know what? Just keep working at it. You're going to be successful. Maybe this thing will surprise a lot of people. I think we're going to be very good.
Agreed.
It just takes time to do it, and the guys got to understand too who should be out there, and we have to forget about what our birth certificate says, and we have to play our best guys at varsity. So, and our guys are pretty in tune with that.
Coach, Logan Wednesday night, what are you looking at with those guys? Had a chance to peek at them at all for this upcoming game?
Yeah, we got to just take care of us. I mean, they're going to be a baseball team. They're going to put 9 guys out there, and their guys going to try and throw strikes past us. And we got to field the baseball. We got to throw strikes. I think we can score a few runs here and there, but we have to take care of what we got to worry about us. And we'll be fine. We can play them in here, and what a beautiful night to play baseball. A couple guys were moping around. I said, would you rather it be January and the snowballs flying and not being able to do this, or would you rather be down by 6 runs and having a chance to play baseball? So I'd take this any day.
I'll take baseball in summer, any time of the year.
So it's all good.
Coach, appreciate you coming up. Best of luck coming up on Wednesday.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks for coming out. And the start time was pretty cool. I like the 5:30 start. We get done and the twilight doesn't really bother us, but thanks for coming out and supporting us.
You bet. Head coach Randy Snyder again with the Kuemper Knights. They fall here tonight to Des Moines Christian by a final of 15-7.